It's really good to meet you.
Yeah,
Um,
you said,
I'm not really here to interview you. I'm
oh,
actually here to tell you, um, it's my absolute honour and with absolute pleasure to tell you that you won £2,500,
nice
the
one.
RSL Giles and Aubyn Award for your wonderful, moving proposal.
Oh, wow, that's great. Oh, nice one.
Danny, your book just completely sucked me in, sucked us all in, actually. Um, and I think it transports the reader to a totally different world. And I think you are one of the few people who really could have written this book. It really felt like it was being written by an insider. I tell you what else I loved about your book. I loved that it didn't lecture. I loved that it wasn't a polemic. And I loved that you were telling me about these people I was dying to know about, and about these characters. And some of the time we were talking about reading your proposal, actually, and how the dialogue really sang. You know, the dialogue. Some of the time it felt like I was watching a film, and I was kind of hearing all of these characters talk to me. Is that what
Yeah.
you had wanted to do?
Well, I was just always taught to, it's that old thing, show, don't tell. So just really talk about what these people were like, and the best way to do that is to write about how they spoke, warts and all. The important thing, I didn't want to sanitize people, because you see that in the press, is that when they're dealing with destitution and things like that, they often sanitize the people they're covering. They're not all victims. They're not all perfect. They're just people like me and you. So I think the best way to humanize anyone is just to represent them honestly.
And why are you writing this book?
Um, well, really, it all started on the Empty Doorway series I did with The Guardian. We covered the life stories of people who died on the streets. And the way that series came about is because Simon Hattonstone and I noticed that, there were all these statistics coming out of people dying, and yet we knew virtually nothing about their lives. Um, so really, it's just to put a human face on this problem that people seem to be anaesthetized to by now, because it's become so overwhelming, along with a lot of other social ills in society. So I just really wanted to humanize the problem and hopefully campaign for a change, and also just to write a good book that people want to read.